Hey guys, it's Summer with Seasons by Summer. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with, you know what it is, an unboxing. We are unboxing our Infinite Lotus. I believe it is our June 2024 subscription box. So Infinite Lotus is, you can see the box name there, is a new subscription that I just started in May. I received my first box last month, and this is our second box. So I opened the package, but didn't go through anything because I wanted to do that, obviously, with the planner community. So let's unbox what we have. So Infinite Lotus is a stationery store based in Frisco, Texas. Their stationery, I would say, falls a little bit more on the minimalistic side. And so if that is something you're into, I think you would really enjoy Infinite Lotus. Included here, we have our thank you card, a journaling card. It just says, thank you for supporting our studio. We sincerely hope you enjoy your purchase, and obviously has their contact information here. Then we have a June calendar card. This can again be used as pocket deco. The paper's a little bit more thin, so if that is something that is up your speed, because I know some people don't like the more harder cardstock paper, so it has a little bit more durability, but it's a very pretty white, very minimalistic type calendar form. But this is something that can go in your planner or as like planner deco. So you guys have seen some of the recent cloth and papers items, and you can use it and put it like here on the front of your planner just to kind of remind yourself of dates and things of that nature. We also received another journaling card. It says, everything is figure-outable. I love this. This is really cute. A cute card. Love the square. Just another good pocket deco or journaling card that you can use. All right, so this is Vellum Sheet, is more of our what's inside. I kind of love their vellum paper. I actually like this because it's really thin, particularly for if you already have a bulky planner. So for me, when I was in my half letter discount bound type planner, I felt like it was already thick because I like to include a lot of the months already in my planner. And so if you want to have thinner like dividers or things of that nature, thinner dashboards, Infinite Lotus is definitely the good place for you to go, because lately, like I noticed a lot of the dashboards that we've been getting for cloth and paper have been a lot more thicker, and I know sometimes that adds a lot of weight to your planner. And so Infinite Lotus is really good about having very thin products. So this vellum is an example of the types of kind of dashboards you can get, or the types of dividers. And so I ordered some dividers, and when those come in, I'll share those with y'all. I ordered some for my HP Mini. And so they're custom dividers, so they're taking a little while to come in, but when they do come in, I'll definitely share those with you. So back to our kind of what's in Sky. So this is a June 2025 subscription. I have the Deluxe subscription with Infinite Lotus. So this includes our dashboards here. So we get 4 dashboards, we get 4 types of inserts, and we get 4 accessories. So this is kind of like the max. I think I pay about $50-something a month. They do have different types of levels. You do have to express an interest in wanting to be on their subscription. And so if you're interested, reach out, let them know that you're interested, and then you can get signed up for that as well. So encourage you to do so. So let's jump right in on what we have. Let's remove some of this popcorn. All right, so one of the items we got was a pen. This is let's look and see if we have a name of it. It says Anterique, Anterique. It says Anterique. It's a gray barrel. If you notice, it has like a little bit of a copper type, what's this called? A copper hook or tab. Y'all know what that is. Y'all say it in the comments. Y'all let me know, because my brain just froze. It looks like it's a 0.5. Let's test it out and see what it writes like. So let's see if we have some. I do have some sticky notes here, and they're actually Infinite Lotus from last month. So if we were to pick up the to buy here, so this is the one. We're going to try out this pen. See how it writes. It's definitely a 0.5. So let's say if I'm going to the grocery store, let's say Costco, and we're going to get some eggs, strawberries, So very thin, if this is your thing. I am more of a ballpoint pen thicker. I have a ballpoint pen right now. This is like a caliber pen. Let's say if we're going to get some grapes and paper towels. So I'm not a big fan of the thin font, but you can see the comparison. But it's always good to have a nice pen. I do like the barrel color that this came in, but this is a 0.5 Antique pen. So we received that. We also received, let's see what this is, some to-do list sticky pads. To-do list notepads. So let's see if they're sticky or not. So it looks like we have to do at the top, very simple. There is a very light, and hopefully you guys can see this because the camera is giving a little bit of a shadow, but there's a very light kind of gray box, like a checkbox. So you could put your to-do here at the top. You have your list and then a little bit of a checkbox. This is just a notepad. There is no sticky on the back, but this is really nice, really minimal. I know if you're like me, I like to have a number of notepads all around the house, right? So that I can make the list and a list and another list. So we've gotten that. Since we're still on accessories, we started at the bottom. We also got some urgent sticky notes. So these are sticky notes. I will open this. This is some Post-it notes. So if you need to make a quick note in your planner, you could use these and write out the note here. So urgent. We look like we've got two pads, and it looks like it's probably about maybe 20 or 30 stickies on there. But we could say make doctor's appointment for 6/26/25. I'm just making up stuff. And these are some pretty good sticky notes. Very light, not too deep, but I do like those. Okay. In addition to the sticky notes, we also received an accessories pack. So let's see what is included in that. I don't know why I'm trying to put this back in the thing on the video. So I believe this is our accessories pack. I think this is where they include a few more journaling cards. And if you're big into that, I am not a big fan of some of these journaling cards. The size, I'm not a big fan of these. I have the ones from last month actually still here on my desk. This was last month. I think the thing was kind of like a bloom thing. And I don't know where to put these. These are so small. I could probably use them in my traveler's notebook. And you guys let me know what you think. And this baby is packed. But it just doesn't, you know, that's too deep. I don't know. So I haven't used these journaling cards just yet. So they're very simple. They're very minimal. And then there's some more journaling cards here, like Shifting the Summer. So I do like that. I like that, just like with the Everything is Figure Outable. You can see this is a little bit on gray paper, different font. This one says do something just for fun. Those are cute. Plan a summer trip. We've got another June type journaling card here. And then this one is a good journaling card to kind of lay out like our intentions. So plan a summer trip, do something just fun, and shift into the summer. So these are just a good reminder if you need this. I think there was one more journaling card in this pack. One of those little thin baby ones that I don't particularly care for. And this one had like some glasses. So those were our journaling cards. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the journaling cards with these, but they are different and something nice. So if that's your jam, if that's your vibe, then definitely invest in some of those. Okay. So let's move into the dashboards. So in the deluxe subscription, you get 4 dashboards. I am receiving the A5 ring dashboards. I currently do not have an A5 ring planner, but I do plan to likely gift myself for my birthday some type of Louis Vuitton ring planner. So I've been accumulating inserts so that once I get the planner cover, I will have inserts to be included. Okay, so we've got 4 inserts. I love this paper here that this is on. This is really soft. So we've got the D5 monthly dash. It says, let's see which one that is. So I think this is a D55 monthly dash. This is a June translucent. It has the word sanctuary. I'm loving the large font S. And see here, they have a place or offering space for healing and renewal, a return to one's natural state. So that's sanctuary, and an S for sanctuary. But I also think it's an S for seasons by summer. What do you guys think? Now, this vellum cover does translucent matte plastic layer very well with the next one, which is the Louvre Arches. It is double-sided, and I'm hearing that when they initially started the subscription box, it wasn't double-sided, but now they've started to do a lot of stuff double-sided, and that layers really beautifully. Very soft. I love photo dashboards. These are really nice. Oh, this is a June monthly. Okay, this was the translucent matte plastic sanctuary. It's MN07. That's the Louvre Arches that we saw here. Here is our monthly dash. I was wondering, like, how is this monthly dash? There's nothing monthly about this, but here's your monthly dash. I believe last month we also received a monthly dash as well. And so as you can see, I'm accumulating those. So you can use that. And then they also included a desert marble. So desert color, marble color, front and back, double-sided, smooth cardstock. So it looks like you got two kind of vellum type dashboards and then two regular cardstock dashboards to use in your planner. So a lot of good options, definitely building up the dashboard stash that I will definitely use and incorporate later. So let me know in the comments which one of those dashboards that you like. I am particularly liking the Sanctuary vellum or transparent matte plastic dashboard. And I'm also liking the Louvre dashboard that I have as well. Okay, so we've gone through the 4 dashboards that we received. And then finally, your subscription includes the inserts. So we've got 4 types of insert samples that you can try out that they provide. So on our 4, we've got the packing list, which this is very timely because I am actually going on a trip soon. So they have a packing list planner, planner insert. You write out your destination, date, activities, date, how many days and nights you're there, the weather, essentials, travel documents, medications, technology, toiletries. On the back, you can do clothing, shoes, accessories, and any other notes. I like this a lot. You get 15 sheets of this packing list, and that's 30 sheets front and back. So obviously 30 pages, but 15 sheets. So a great way to kind of try out a particular insert and see if you like it. Let's move on to the next insert. The next insert we received is called the 100-Day Challenge. So let's open that one real quick and see what we received here. So here is something that you can use if you have a goal to do something for 100 days. You have the start date, completion date, and the rewards you're going to give yourself. It goes from 0 to 100. It is front and back, so you can do a challenge on the front and a challenge on the back. So let's say if you want to work out for 100 days straight, or you want to make sure you drink 8 glasses of water every day for 100 days straight. This is a good way to keep track of this. You know, as planner babes, planner guys, we love our trackers. I like this setup, loving this tracker. I will definitely be using this insert for sure when I get my planner set up. Then they also included some meeting notes. And again, you get 15 pages, 30 pages front and back. I feel like I've had these before. I am very a GOE girl, graph over everything. So here, as you can see, there's a big graph section for your actual notes. There's a section for you to write, agenda related to your meeting, and then date, location, and attendee, start and end time, topic. And then there's even additional notes. So I actually like that this is not repeated on the back. I'm loving the additional space because I write a lot. And then there are action steps and dates and checklists for you to mark that off. I love some graph notes. I have a lot of the cloth and paper graph notebooks, but I'm loving these notes just to have handy kind of in my planner. So I can refer to those, back to those for any meetings that I have that I don't keep notes in my notebook. And then finally, our last insert is the 1 line a day. So let's say if you want to do a affirmation a day, or a Bible verse a day, or a word of the day, you can literally use this to keep track of that. So you've got the 1 line of a day. You can mark the month, the year, and any other specific information like what you're covering. And you can literally do 1 line of the day on anything, any topic that you're trying to capture. Or if you want to say like, what's your gratitude moment of the day? Or what was one positive thing that happened during the day? You know, this is a great way to capture that. These are, again, 15 pages that we received. You received front and back. And here, this goes from 1 to 15. And then on the back, you've got 16 through 31. So you can capture 1 line a day for the month on just 1 page. And you have the front and back of that. So I am loving actually all the inserts. Every single one of these inserts I would probably use. I think the one that I would likely use the least out of the 4 inserts that we received. Make sure I do that, close that real good. But out of the 4 inserts we received, I would probably use the packing list least. Obviously, I'm traveling not as much for work, but that's a lot to write down, and I would probably stop writing and just start packing. But if there's a certain area that I'm like, okay, I'm trying to see if I have enough for each day, I can write out my outfits. But I would definitely give it a try. I'm loving the 100-day challenge. I definitely need that to hold myself accountable for a few more things kind of in my life. The meeting notes definitely will get used in the 1 line a day. I am big on that. I did do that one time before in my kind of wellness planner, but I think I need to put that in my regular planner so I can use it more. I really like the dashboards, particularly the Sanctuary one and the Louvre arches. Not a big fan of the accessories pack. I'm okay, indifferent about the sticky notes. They're just kind of plain, so nothing major, right? So not anything to write home about on the sticky notes. And then the pad, to-do pad, I do like that. And so what do you think about all of the items from the Infinite Lotus June subscription box? I would love to hear your thoughts. If there was something in here you really enjoyed and how you would probably use it. And if you are a subscriber to the Infinite Lotus box, let me know what you loved about it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining and always supporting my channel. And thank you those that come back over and over again. If you're not a subscriber, definitely subscribe. I love to hear from you. And I always try to respond to everybody. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of the week. And I will talk to you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.